be at 4 p.m. It's, you know, it's never on time. But it's good. We're still gonna do it. This week in web dev, episode 13. It's not about this week in web dev anymore. It's about this month in web dev, probably, because I haven't done it in a while. And I forgot to open the chat because I'm a moron. I'm gonna open the chat. So if you said something in the chat already, if you're already with me, if you're live, sorry that I missed your message. I'm just gonna join the chat right now, and we will see what is up. Okay, the chat should be open. Chat should be open. All right, and there's nobody in the chat from what I can see, or maybe I'm wrong. Let's see in a second. Live dashboard. It says that we're live. Okay, let's check Twitch. Twitch says that we are live. We have 0 people on Twitch. Where are you? Probably I'm streaming in the worst possible time for streaming there ever is, but it's all good. Let's see on YouTube. Do we have anyone on YouTube? Anyone, please be here. There are, it says live now. Is this YouTube's way of telling me there's 0 viewers? There's 0 viewers. There's 0. This is the first time I'm doing this stream to 0 viewers, and it's all good. Crap. You're supposed to be part of the show. We have our first viewer. We have the first legend that just joined us. It says that I'm streaming Forza Horizon. I'm totally not streaming that, so I need to change that. We're gonna wait for a couple more people to join, and we're gonna start. Science and technology done. All right. Do we seriously have just 1 person watching on Twitch? This was supposed to go at 4 p.m., which was 3 hours ago. We have 1 person watching on YouTube, 1 and 2 on Twitch. So it's happening. It's finally happening. I was using this site every time. I'm gonna show you in a second. I was using this website, everytimezone.com. By the way, let me know in the chat if you're here, if the audio is fine, if the music is too loud, if the music is all right, or whatever. Let's see which time, like, what are the other time zones? What is going on in the world? Why do I have this open? I don't know. Cool. Let me share my screen with you. This is the website I was using to find out what's the best time, and I think that previously I was doing 4 p.m. and 4 p.m. was fine. Now I'm doing 7 p.m. Well, it should be fine, actually. Every fucking country people should be up, except at Sydney, Australia, unless someone's staying until 3 a.m. to watch my show, but which they probably don't. They're not doing that, but whatever. Okay, this week in web dev, I'm totally out of touch. I'm gonna be honest with you, with whoever is watching, with the you 3 people that are watching this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have no idea what is going on in web dev, and I really hope that you're gonna help me learn what is going on in web dev. But until then, until someone joins and tells me in the chat what is going on with web dev, I'm gonna browse Reddit, and I'm gonna browse indie hackers and hacker news or whatever. I wrote an article on indie hackers. Let me try to... Is this my profile on Indie Hackers or not? indiehackers.com/kitse. I wrote an article and it hit the front page. It was #1. I'm proud of that. Go read it if you want to be kicked in the ass a little bit about shipping your projects on time. I'm going to post it on my Medium also. I'm going to put it in the chat if anyone wants to read this. I also post it on Medium, or maybe my blog, which is coming at some point in the future. I don't know. I'm not sure. Let's see what is going on in the world of web dev. Should we do this month? Because I haven't seen what's going on this month. So let's go. What are the top things this month? You can bypass YouTube ads by adding a dot after a domain. I haven't read web dev news in a month, and this is the one thing that you have. This is the first and one thing that you have to tell me that's new in web dev. What is wrong with the world of web dev? If you're just joining us, please, in the chat, let me know of some new libraries or whatever else is going on. New tweets, articles, whatever it's happening. There's 0 people watching, man, on YouTube. I don't know who am I even talking to. There's 1 person on Twitch. So 1 person on Twitch. Maybe we should just do a private chat. What's up? What is up in the world of web dev? Let's browse Reddit. Let's browse Reddit. Maybe people will join. Hey dude, is it me? Timo. Yeah, it's probably you. If you're the only person in the chat, Twitch says there's one person in the chat. Oh, that is sad. That's maybe a lesson to never. Oh, there's 9. Twitch is fucking with me. There are 9 people here. So maybe their counter is not live, or developer who implemented the thing is just... Okay, anyway, there are more people here, so it feels like it's the time to start. All right. Let's see what happened this month in web dev. Align items and justify content is the CSS equivalent of plugging in a USB device. Always take 3 times to get it right. True. Cute login form. Well, it would have been cuter if it was written with Redux Saga and Redux form. This is what I'm eventually realizing. We are all self-taught and nobody knows everything. We need to make friends with documentation. Click. Wow, what a finding! I made a Chrome extension that lets you see IMDb ratings chart of any show while browsing Netflix. Who browses Netflix on their computer? Seriously, who sits down on their computer and browses Netflix? Oh, House of Cards fell down. I'm wondering why that rating fell down. No idea. My bro and I build a web app that visualizes coronavirus cases around the world. Nice. I mean, a lot of cases around the world is not nice, but the dumbasses made wearing masks about politics, and they made it about, oh, are you afraid? Yeah, I am afraid of being that. That's why I'm still wearing a mask, you fucking moron. That's why you see all of these spikes, because morons are not wearing masks and they're making it political or whatever. A simple typing game in vanilla JavaScript. Oh, let's try this. I'm pretty good at typing. That's such a dumb thing to say. I'm pretty good at typing. Where's the link? Play the game. typerapp.now.sh. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let me smash the high scores. Oh, ethnicity. How a blob. Irregardless. Mask. Non-pull. What are these words? Literally, what are these words? Skeuomorphism. But isn't it? I cannot type. Bing. Lazy. Wombat. Duffels. JavaScript. Node. Obstin. I don't know half of what these words mean. Game over. Fuck! I lost that typing. How do you lose that typing? God damn it. Oh my god. What is new in web dev? Reddit, like Twitter clone. Reactless Prisma. Reactless Prisma plus GraphQL. I think I saw this somewhere. Alright, cool. Twitter clone. Nice. The logo animation that helped me get my first web dev job. GitHub link in the comments. Okay. What is new in web dev? Jesus Christ, there's nothing new in web dev probably. Represent a simple web app to compare the voting behavior of US Congress members by finding bills where there was never what? Google resumed its endless attack on the URL bar, hides full addresses on Chrome defined. Oh, why? Google, stop being weird. Seriously. Hides the URL bar? On the desktop? Wait. Oh, it hides the URL, so you need to hover over it. Congratulations, that's the dumbest idea of 2020. What are people saying? Wouldn't right now be a good moment to migrate to Firefox? No, now it would be the right time to oh my god, how smooth of a transition this was. Now it would be the right time to migrate to Sizzy, the browser for developers. Ayo, that was a smooth transition. I made a Tinder for Netflix. It's all of the posts are I made a. Linked is dropping support for i11.
I'm not going here to die.
Plot twist, nothing is new. Okay, see you next week, month.
I'm going to find out if I'm really
Shut up
alive.
with singing in my goddamn songs. Oh my god, I have to remove these songs from the playlist. They have a motivational speech during the beat. Every time you write CSS, you are born again. And then the beat is like, it's like, shut the fuck up. It's a song. Damn it. You know what? Like, when you're out of Twitter, I've mentioned this 30,000 times. When you're outside of Twitter, it's like there's literally nothing going on in the world of web dev. When you're on Twitter, it's like things are happening too fast all the time. When you're not on Twitter, it's like, life is good. Nothing is going on. But that's not true. So that's what the show is. If you know anything that happened in the last 2 weeks, something new, a library you made, a project you made, something, just share it in the chat. For God's sake, something must be happening. Making circles with lines could be a cool animation. The bar of making something for the web is so low that everyone is impressed with the tiniest thing. Stop
Set you free.
talking in my song, for God's sake. Like the bar is so low. Like they tilted the UI a little bit to the right, and developers are like, how did they do that? Oh my god! It's every time I'm gaming something and I see some fancy UI, I feel depressed about what we're doing with Webdev. I don't give a shit who says what. Working on a Webdev is just sad. It's fucking sad. Have you seen websites? They're just rectangles. It's fucking sad. We can now make Chrome show the full URL in the address bar, including the protocol. Okay. I got a job. Congratulations. I made a creative portfolio site. Hey, Julia, sorry for butchering your name. James Harris, true. I quit Twitter and life felt way better like 4 years ago. Wow, 4 years ago. Congratulations. I'm 1.5 months in. No, I'm more than 1.5 months. I stopped using it on May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars references. I stopped using it on May 4th, and the 4th was with me. And
I'm going to find out
shut
if I'm really alive.
Oh my god. You're gonna make me switch the song. Okay, the song switched. God damn it. I wish Spotify had a feature to downvote songs. Like, how obvious is that feature for a music player? For you to mark a song like, hey Spotify, I don't like it. And Spotify just puts one ID somewhere in the database. And they're like, I'm gonna connect this ID with this user ID. And I'm never gonna play the fucking song. How hard is that to implement? Like, take the first intern that joins the company and tell them, hey, it's your first day, put a dislike button. And you will ship it by the end of that day. With jQuery. God damn it. And Spotify is the best one out there. That's the sad part. Like, everything else sucks. Apple Music sucks. Everything else sucks. And Spotify is the best one, and it still sucks. I'm gonna go back to Google Play Music or whatever I was using 5 years ago. Build a graphic too. Have you noticed? I don't know if anybody noticed that when I switched from local music to streaming services, I started listening to less music. That's insane. Like, streaming services should actually help you discover shit. I'm listening to the same 7 songs since 2016. Sometimes I think of a song and I'm like, holy shit, that song existed. What? I went to my like local Google Play Music library and I found so many songs that I forgot about. I don't know why. Should I go back to listening on, I don't know, CDs and vinyls? Maybe you look at the thing and you're like, oh, I could play this. Am I the only one that has this problem? The dislike button exists in Spotify, but only in Discovery. This song text. I'm going to find out I'm actually alive. Yeah. I don't know if they had that feature, Steffi128. Usually High says, I haven't used social media for like 5 years now. Good for you. Good for you, man. Good for you is going to become a thing until someone is like, you cannot say that. It's not your accent. And you cannot say good for you in Australian accent. And I'm going to tell them Christian Bale said it. And it's a joke. So chill and whatever. Timo says, I miss you on Twitter. Oh, I miss you too. But even if I come back on Twitter, it's never going to be the same, unfortunately. Like, I broke up with Twitter. That's it. I broke up with Twitter. Here's the big thing. Here's the thing that I'm fucking done with. I don't know if someone noticed that. But before I quit Twitter, I actually unfollowed everyone. Every single fucking person, no matter if they're my friend or someone I've met, a friend, because you can have Twitter friends, like you're gone for 2 months and people don't give a shit, okay? You don't, like, it's a weird realization. Like, all of the people I followed just created a bubble around me. So my thoughts are basically just bouncing and reflecting on their thoughts and so on. It's like an echo chamber or whatever. So at some point, I'm like, why am I reading half of this? Why am I reading most of these people? I'm not saying my tweets are good. I'm not saying that I'm putting out the smartest tweets or something. I'm putting out bullshit. A lot of people are putting out smart tweets and bullshit. But I'm like, why am I even listening to them? All of them. So when I come back on Twitter, it's gonna be different. I'm probably gonna make some lists. I already started planning a list of developers that I want to follow that are actually strictly sharing developer tips and productivity stuff and stuff that's gonna make you better as a web developer. But I'm so fucking done with the rockstar developer mindset, with people who got a huge following based on web dev, and now they're making the Twitter like they're a fucking celebrity or something. Hey everyone, look at me, I'm just... Shut the fuck up. I'm done with the concept of a rockstar developer. I'm done with... Like I was done way before this. But now when I say that I'm fucking done, it means I unfollowed everyone, and I don't want to read your shitty opinion on anything. Oh, you have an opinion on Redux Saga? I don't want to listen to you, motherfucker. Like, people have gotten like too fucking cocky on Twitter, seriously. Maybe I'm not the one to talk, but people, especially developers, had gotten like this platform, and I got so fucking sick of them, and I fucking had it. So I want to destroy this myth of the rockstar developer. Every single talk that I had. If you haven't watched any of my talks, I would recommend you to do so. how douchey is that sentence to say? It's all good, but in every single talk, if you find me on YouTube and you go like Kitse talk, React state management, whatever, every single talk starts with this shit. Ninja developers, senior developer, rockstar developers, thought leaders. Oh, that person rocked the stage at that conference. No, they didn't rock the fucking stage. They were reading a readme about a Gatsby blog. That's what they're doing. Nobody rocks the fucking stage, man. How did we get to this state of web development where people say for web developers, they rock the stage with what? With a tutorial on an animation library with fucking what? So people have gotten like bigger and bigger and bigger, and the ego is getting bigger and bigger. And I had a point and I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna listen. I'm constantly thinking about this, making a Chrome extension that's gonna blur out people and names on GitHub, Twitter, Reddit, a bunch of these sites that you indie hackers, whatever you're visiting. You're basically gonna see random avatars and you're gonna see random names. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes I decide who to reply to and whatever, because like when I'm active on Twitter, you get like 20,000 replies per day, and you're just scrolling, and when you see a familiar face or someone that you know or someone that's a thought leader or whatever, you just naturally, you're like, oh, I'm gonna reply to them, whatever. Most of them you ignore them. And sometimes people have good opinions and whatever, like we shouldn't divide them, but who has 10,000 followers and who has like 1,000. And yeah, I'm fucking down with that concept. Rockstar, thought leaders, whatever, go fuck yourself. But it's impossible to do that extension because everyone is using css-in-js and it's gonna be too hard to do. I'm listening to the same playlist on Spotify. I have this problem on YouTube. Which problem on YouTube? Friends, I pretty much was the only person in school who didn't have Facebook and shit. People thought I was weird. Jokes on them. I worked on my skills since I was scrolling posts for 5 hours. Hey, that's great. I deleted my Facebook, I don't know how long ago, probably also 5 years ago. Couple of years ago, I opened like a fake Facebook account with no real picture, no real name. Just like when you're forced to sign in somewhere, or there's a local group for the city that you cannot access. Like, it's sad that group exists only on Facebook and you cannot join it outside of Facebook. So basically, anytime I need something in the city, there's nowhere where to post about the city except on Facebook. So I made a fake profile, no friends, no pictures, nothing, just to post there. But fuck that, seriously. Facebook, Instagram is just a bunch of bullshit feeding your ego. Oh, look at me. I'm drinking this cocktail. Hashtag Saturday night chill. Shut the fuck up. And life has been better. Seriously, the last social network that I have, and I don't count Reddit as a social network, because Reddit, I'm just lurking and I'm basically reading. I'm not actually posting, or every other social network, you manage to make it about you. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, YouTube, you try to make it about you. Look at me, I'm so special and I'm so better than you. Those are the other social networks. Reddit is just like you're reading, and there's a lot of smart people and smart discussions. So my life goal is to delete Twitter and to be done with social media. I'm not gonna delete YouTube. I enjoy the creative process behind YouTube because I have to sit down on my ass and actually make a video. But making it on Twitter, tweets are just there. That's a tweet. That's literally a tweet. It's someone else's brain going, you're eating something, you're like, oh wait, I have to, and your wife, girlfriend is like, wait, where are you going? You're like, wait, I have something important. Take your phone. Bah. That's what you're doing on Twitter. It's just like the dumbest thoughts that you have, you're putting in there. It's not even creative. It's just some ego-driven bullshit. So my life goal is to just get rid of Twitter and just live a free life. But let's see, 1.5 months in, let's see how far I'll go. Everything has been going well. I thought that I'm gonna miss it for promoting my stuff and shit. I don't give a shit. Everything has been going well. So, yeah. I'm Andrew Luca. I just explained how it's life without Twitter. It's actually fucking bliss. Seriously. It's so good. I cannot explain to you how good it is to watch a show or to chill or to play a game or something without thinking, what is this dumbass saying on Twitter about X or Y? So good. Everyone relatable, and everyone's been like, why are you not on Facebook? This guy who became my colleague and called himself mobile thought leader didn't pass his 2 months trial because he was fucking moron, far away from a thought leader. Cohen, I fucking hate the word thought leader. It's do you know how many leaders in our community, not gonna name names, are leading thoughts and have fucked up the web industry as it is? Do you know how many companies have lost money and engineering time because some thought leader had some thoughts and a lot of people were led by those thoughts and they implemented their library or whatever it is, and now half of the world is fucked? So thought leaders can lead you to the wrong thought, maybe, but people are not thinking about that. That's why I'm done. I'm done with rock stars. I'm done with thought leaders. All of them, including me. Like, everyone's like, oh, you hit 10K followers. I don't know when that was. Now you're a thought leader. No, now you go and take a hike. That's what you do now. You go and take a hike. I'm not a thought leader, for fuck's sake. Why are we so bad at software engineering? Let me answer this article. We are bad because we're following dumbass people on Twitter who managed to convince us they're thought leaders. Every time before I start this stream, I'm like, you're not gonna get pissed this time, but there's not a thought connected to web development that doesn't make me pissed. There's not a happy thought. Seriously, there's not a thought where I start the day and I'm like, I'm gonna do some web development now. It's usually lasts for like 4 seconds. You make your morning coffee, grab a drink, whatever it is, sit down on your computer and you're like, now I'm gonna do web dev. Oh shit, I forgot about, and it starts. The shitstorm starts. You forgot that this is crap, this doesn't work, this is not updated, this is outdated, you're waiting for it's I don't want to complain about it though. Like, I'm constantly complaining about it, but I'm also grateful that I'm in this industry because we still make shit ton of money from moving rectangles around, so life is good, whatever. Hello, yeah, fuck senior devs. I'm a senior dev, I know what I'm talking about. Also, senior dev is not a defined thing. I'm also talking about that in my talks. Senior developer is not a defined thing. If you're a senior and you wasted 7 years on Angular, are you a senior when it comes to writing a Go API in what? Like, it's a bullshit, like, senior. Fuck that. Regarding these buzzwords, like thought leaders, sansbullshitsands.com. Okay, let's see, what is this? Leveraging the synergy of ligatures. Is your friend a rockstar programmer? Are you being asked to cause a paradigm shift? Does your coworker have the job title social media guru? There's a solution. Oh shit. The font that replaces every buzzword by a Comic Sans style censorship bar. Okay, let's try something. What should we write? Hey everyone, I'm a rockstar. Hey everyone, I'm a rockstar developer and I'm a thought leader. Okay, so you're not, or if it doesn't correct this, I call bullshit on you, bullshit sans, but I'm getting the point, yeah. Just a thought leader, guru, rockstar, ninja, creative, whatever. That's a good website. Don't use it to write dev domains for your local testing purposes. Okay. What the fuck did I click? Totally over-engineered backend developer's personal website. Oh yeah, because someone's gonna go through this. I always thought of making an interactive website, and then I thought, I don't want to waste anyone's time. People who want to learn shit about me, they want to do it by scrolling for 4 seconds. So they go to my website, go to kitsa.io, and they see this worst website ever, written in 2016. They're like, who is this dumbass? Oh, he makes stuff happen? Okay, close the tab, that's it. I'm not gonna play your shitty game writing commands to learn that. I love lattes, and also I'm writing backend. Go and take a walk around the neighborhood. Regularly scheduled GoDaddy fucking sucks post. Okay. Why are people using GoDaddy? Seriously, I've never used GoDaddy. Am I one of the sane people who never used GoDaddy ever? Like, they had that one incident in 2002, and I read that GoDaddy sucks, and I never tried to use it. You know why? Because there's 7 other million hostings. So I don't get it. This is a post from 9 days. Why were you using GoDaddy? Are you a developer? Oh my god. Oh, now you're a person with 10k followers. The last 2 companies I worked at got a job titles and positions like senior, lead, tech lead, whatever. Makes for a much better culture. Everyone has good ideas. I remember when it was cool to create portfolio website. GoDaddy is horrible. I've never ever gotten a job because of my awesome portfolio website. Absolutely. Have you seen DHH tweets about Apple rejections of Hey App because Apple unconditionally wants their money? No, I haven't. I'm literally stunned. Apple just doubled down on the rejection of Hey's ability to provide bug fixes and new features unless we submit to their outrageous demand of 15-30 of our revenue. Even worse, they removed the app. That's bad. Oh, Apple wants money and people are surprised. This is new. Apple likes money. Apple likes their money. Apple is selling the same phone with a couple new features every year, but this is new that they want money. Okay then. When is the WWDC? I'm gonna do a live watch here. When is that? Is it today? Can my browser not be in Polish, Google? Can you, like, you're spying on me so much. You listen through the Google Home. You're reading my network packets or whatever through the Google Wi-Fi. And after 15 years of me using Google, you cannot figure out that the language that I want is English. But they're like, but he's in Poland. So they have like if logic, if in Poland, serve English, like Polish language. Języki. Let me try to switch this. English. 2 years in Poland, still haven't learned it. It's good. When is the WWDC? June 22nd. Oh, that's in 2 days. To June 26th? What? Is Tim Cook gonna sleep on stage? What's gonna happen? I'm gonna watch that here. Next week. It's on Monday. Oh, the keynote is on Monday. Okay. You're not really a developer. Sooner or later, people are going to realize you don't know what you're talking about. You probably had thoughts like this. Are you ready? All developers have these thoughts. Oh, wow. What a new article to write. Hey, this is an article about imposter syndrome. Did somebody else wrote an article on David's blog? Is that a new thing? By Landon Schropp. Wow. That's a new thing. You have a personal blog and you pay people to write on your personal blog about an article that was written first in the Stone Age. When the second person that ever existed felt incompetent, the other person is like, hey buddy, you're a real cave painter or whatever. You're a real cave painter, don't feel bad. And he was like, whatever sounds they make, and he felt good about it. That was the first article ever written. Now they rewrote it again and people are, thank you, I really needed that. Well, it's ironic because in every talk I'm telling people, stop feeling like shit because of your code. Everyone is a real developer. So I'm a hypocrite. It's fine. Uncover. Can you guess the hidden word? Oh, this is interesting. Svelte, Sapper, Tailwind. Gotta do the flex. I did this the first time. Like when I made this site, I announced it. I've talked about this before, so people maybe know about it. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Google.io. When I made this website with the longest intro animation on planet Earth, I announced it on Twitter. I remember with, hey, check out this new website made with Redux Saga, whatever. And somebody said, hey, tell us about your product. Don't tell us what you made it with. Okay. So I tweeted another tweet without specifying the technical details. Like, okay, this is a technical subreddit, but still, I never did that ever again. Here's the website. It is what it is. However, I still have this here, the about thing. You go to about. Technologies. Redux is a technology. So I was using React, Redux, Reselect, Aphrodite, Material UI, Stills, Redux Form, React Helmet, Webpack, Faker, Lodash, and Moment to make a list. Do you know why I was using Redux Form? Not even joking. I have one search field, and when you search, you get this. And for this, I was using Redux Form. How did nobody came to my room and tell me to take a hike or a walk or something before using Redux Form for one field? I don't know why I even have rest of this stuff. Material UI. What is Material UI here? Probably, like, I don't know. What is Material UI here? These cards? What a fucking moron. Why does it seem like the web video like on Reddit these days is so bad? Has anyone noticed that we have the most advanced phones ever and the video has been getting like lower and lower quality? Like every video that you see from 2020 is just 4 pixels. It's fucking crazy. Everyone craves the same shit. Why is the same shit and get pissed when no one gives them attention? That's true, usually high. Just putting ads all across old projects. Nice. Oh, good catch. Basically, this site was made in 2015 or 16 and it's still getting like 10k unique views per month. And I thought, let me try to put my own, shit on it. And these two things are getting me more clicks than most of the ads that I pay for around the web, which is insane. Like I would sponsor a podcast and this site would bring me more visitors than the podcast. It's insane. So yeah, I'm absolutely gonna do it. I'm not selling ads to other people though, even though people have asked me to. Amazon's Genius rating solution. What is Amazon's Genius? Oh, they're using sprites, and that is new. Okay then. Starting a free coding class for kids in my city. Need advice? Good for you. CSS is and we are coming to browsers. I'm not excited about these things because they're never gonna see the light of day actually. So, what is this web platform.news? Is this a site that I'm missing on? Is this like This Week in Web Dev, but somebody's not doing it live? You can discuss this issue by replying. Who made this? Advertise. Who made this? I wanted to make something like this. Hey, I finally shipped that project, the learning project, and I did a workshop with it. So soon it's gonna see the light of day publicly. So I'm gonna ship something new. Wow. That looks so... At the same time, it looks nice. And at the same time, it looks like I hired an intern from 2006 and told them open Photoshop and vomit over it. But it looks nice. I don't know. Dark mode concept design. Looks good apart from the huge search button. All too curvy and bubbly for me. That's what he said. Why do so many web developers have such simple personal websites? How dare you? First of all, this is not simple. It had an animation. It has a I want to know more button, which animates. Okay? I'm someone new to web development, but I'm always surprised at how basic many personal websites are. Oh, you know why are they basic? Because the designer is like, hey, can we do? And the developer's like, no, we cannot do. Whatever you have in mind cannot be done. The web is only boxes with simple shapes and forms. That's what the web is all about. No animation. Nah. No animation. But just no animation. Okay. That's why they look the same, buddy. Color blindness, blurred vision test now in Chrome DevTools. We should finally implement this in CZ. When is it a good time to use Docker? Never. Never. Unless you're like super... Like, never. Ever is a good time to be like, hey, you know what? Hey, it's the weekend. Do you have any plans? No, I'm gonna try Docker. Never. Is it possible to create this multicolor gradient BG interactable? Looking for free open source rich tech. Hey. Okay. Serve images in next gen formats. Okay, I redid my Folia website and had a small Rubik's Cube animation using grid sum and 3JS. Nice. This looks nice actually. I like it. The rest of the site though. Oh, I don't know. GitHub to replace master with alternative term to avoid slavery references. Okay, let's see the comments here. There was discussion about this for ages. So, I say we replace masters in degrees with champions. Imagine interviews with Go. So, can you tell me about qualifications? I have champions degree in distributed network. Oh, probably someone said, what about a master's degree? Just woke up to see this. As a black dev, never once have thought about it being racially charged. Am I also supposed to be triggered? I have micro masters. Done a lot of mastering in music production. Used I love this comment so much. I love this comment so much. Because usually it's not they that are pissed. It's other people that are pissed for them. God, this is like, they're fine. Being quite honest, the people who piss me off about race are those who bring it up all the time. Yeah! That's the fucking thing. People who are offended on their behalf. They're like, well, what about this? Well, you're not part of the... I don't want to get into this. Seriously, but I love that someone, like, the second most upvoted comment in this. Because I saw this on Indie Hackers. I talked about it yesterday while racing. Oh, somebody took their time to write this. I just can't imagine how their day looks like. Is it deleted? Call bootstrap or something. Stopped bootstrap. Stop calling yourself bootstrap. Oh, Jesus. He's like, pull yourself up by the bootstrap was originally intended to denote all impossible tech, to co-opted in modern American politics to imply that anyone can do a task if they're willing to work hard enough. Okay. My wife, not a techie entrepreneur, seeing that I was building a bootstrap business. What is a bootstrap business? Probably this definition was defined when in the 2nd century or something, they defined, oh, you're selling rocks. That's a bootstrap business. That's what it is. Self-starting process that's supposed to proceed without external input. External. And then he proceeds to say, but I was raised in a house, I had a computer, I am white, I'm from America, so I don't deserve to call myself bootstrap. Hey, it has nothing to do with any of that. Nothing. So he's like, stop calling yourself bootstrap. And I'm like, oh, people in the comments are gonna agree with his bullshit. And the first comment is just no. And it has 69 upvotes. How is this not the best? If this was Twitter, if this was Twitter, people will be like, yeah, actually you have a point. Let's go and ban the word. Also, the framework Bootstrap CSS, it should be renamed and it should be called something else because it somehow, I decide that the word is banned. And this reply nails it. And they drag him in the comments. They're fucking dragging him in the comments. Because it's not Twitter. Really dumb PR move. Master isn't even used as the master-slave concept in Git. Imagine having to change all the submit buttons on the internet. Oh my fucking god. Like, I don't know what I think about this. It's not really my... Like, I don't know. I don't know. If they decided to change it, good. If a lot of people were pissed off about it and decided to change it, good for them. But this is really a slippery slope. When we take like every fucking word and suddenly you cannot use it anymore because someone decides so. I don't know. Maybe it was the right thing. If it made a lot of people happy, cool. I have no problem that they did it. I had a problem with this, with U8. I don't know if you heard of this app. Now it's called 8, and I'm gonna tell you why it's called 8, because they're fucking morons. This app, I installed it myself, I don't know, last year or something, before they changed their name to 8. And it's about logging your food and shit. And the app was called U8. And I was gaining a bunch of weight, and I was like, looking at myself in the mirror, and I was like, listen, you, whatever you look like right now, you have to get your shit together and find an app and start logging your food. And I found an app called U8, because I ate the food. Nobody did it for me. Nobody shoved a burger in my mouth. I ate the food, and I took pictures of it, and it made me feel guilty about what I eat. So I started eating less. I lost a bunch of weight. I started fasting, blah, blah, blah. It was great. I was using it. Suddenly, I got an email from them, and they're like, we changed the name to 8. I'm like, first, that's dumb. Nobody's gonna find it ever. Second, let me not do promotion of them. Fuck them. Second, why did they change their name? Is because people were offended that they're pointing a finger at them for eating food. I'm out. And I'm back. Like, what is... Like, people are trying to point, and it's fucking getting so annoying. Just pointing that other people are the cause of your problems. You shoved 7 burgers, but it's the app's fault that's called U8 that you're fat. What is wrong with you? Like, I had no problem. I gained weight. I didn't feel like the app was fat shaming me because it's called U8. And this poor startup. On one hand, I don't even blame them. I don't know who to blame. The people who like made them do it. Just imagine legally changing your name to 8.com, finding a domain, changing your app in the App Store, changing the name in 70,000 places on the web and everything, just because 7 people were like, I installed this app and I shoved a burger, but I don't like the name because I think the app is actually making me fat. And it's a really slippery slope. And it's like, we're going to talk about this problem in 15 years when you're not going to be able to say a word or name a startup. Domains are going to be numbers because you get, oh, you said this? You decided this is going to be your domain? Do you know what okay means in 7 languages? It's offensive. You cannot use that. So my domain is going to be this. So when someone, when you give someone like, hey, visit my website, is 132, it's going to be giving like a number of a pizza place or something. That's the future. Fucking hell, man. People are taking things too far. App that lets you view the key and mode of songs in your Spotify library. Oh, this is cool. Why do we like opinionated string backend frameworks like Nest.js but don't like strict frontends like Angular? Because Angular sucks. Probably. I don't know. What is going on in the chat? I got the ads on CZ, on Instagram and Facebook the other day. Still on socials. Yeah. Advertising on Instagram and Facebook is a good idea. Those gradients. It's funny that people think it's a requirement to have a fancy website. Something else. CodeStash is now live and CZ is on the homepage. What is CodeStash and why is CZ on the homepage? Premium resources for developers. Wow, thank you. And this has 23 views and 1 upvote. Can I upvote it from here? Starting... what? I cannot upvote it? This is cool. I noticed your font is flashing in the sidebar. See? Anytime I change URL, the font is going from bold to not bold. Anyway, everyone, check this out. I like the look of it. I love the look of it, actually. So good. Good for you. Like it. Let's see what else is in the chat. It's dumb as fuck to rename. Okay, the only reason people think is because they made it racist when changing it. Maybe. 1 minute brief from your experience with Prisma 2. The streams were too long. I like it. It's not that magical to me anymore. It's like a type 2 RM, more or less. And I feel that I could replace it with something else in the future. It doesn't have the magic that it had. I'm talking about Prisma 2. So if they eventually bring the magic back, I'll be super happy about it. Otherwise, I'm using it in one project right now. It's okay. It's stable-ish. Nothing else to add. I'm done. If you ate too much and you get fat, it's your own fucking fault. No, it's the app's fault. It can't be called you ate. Fucking insane. I love Angular. It forces my hand and making code cleaner. Oh, by the way, let me just check this. How many degrees is it in my room? Yesterday I was like doing a training. It was 32 degrees. Now it's 32.2. And if you can see, I'm sweating. I'm boiling right now. Oh my god. We spent most of the day at the beach today and that didn't help. But this is... And I really wanted to do this. I wanted to do the stream that much that I'm sitting in at 32.2 degrees to do this shit. Talk about web dev. And you're not telling me. You're not telling me in the chat what is up with web dev. What is new? What is going on? I made a basic website. We usually sells 30 products or Chinese products. Blah, blah, blah. You've played address bar games. Now get ready for title bar games. Oh. Oh my god. Would someone critique my resume entry level? PHP is 25 years old today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And also screw you, cause once upon a time I was writing WordPress. Happy birthday and screw you. Hey, do you know there are real people who are PHP developers? I admire people who write PHP and they're good at PHP. If you manage to understand that, congratulations, you can write any other language. And also I admire people who don't fall for any hype and they're like, hey, I like PHP, I make shit ton of money with PHP. Go and take a walk if you think that I should refactor my app to Node and React. So I respect those people more than I respect people who follow thought leaders. Just a little appreciation for the Mozilla developer docs. I should go to another subreddit. Let's see what is up with React. It's suspense finally live. How good are the jokes? How good are the jokes on this stream? Suspense finally released. That was fucking hilarious. I'm hilarious. I've done PHP for several years. It's decent unless you need to use WordPress or Drupal. They're horrible examples. I have the best Drupal example. When I was doing my first internship in Prague, that was basically the turning point in my life where I decided I'm not going to get a master's degree. I'm not ever going through any educational process ever again. I'm just going to find a job because anyone can work anything. That was my realization and my first internship. Like, I didn't know shit. I started shipping stuff in 3 months during the internship. So I applied for the first job that I found online, and it was about Drupal, and I made the first interview process, and the second one was live interview on camera, and like I managed to pass that interview by Googling shit when they were asking me. I was pretending something with the connection, whatever, and I managed to pass a technical interview. I haven't seen Drupal in my life. I didn't know what it is. I was just Googling shit. I passed it. The only problem they had, they couldn't give me visa, and that's why I didn't make it. But Jesus Christ, that's my memory of Drupal. Top this month. I don't think that I've visited this month. React core team joins Facebook employee walkout. Good for them. I've created a tiny component for applying a GUI effect, also known as shape blobbing. Nice. Select payments, swipe card. Is there nothing new in the world of React? Brutally visualizer, an interactive hitmap. Okay. Brutality visualizer. I cannot read. An interactive hitmap. I saw this video this morning. I'm not gonna talk about that. There are way many videos to talk about. It's just heartbreaking, and it makes you wanna, like, I don't know what to do. It's just fucking horrible to watch them. Like, but I'm browsing Reddit, and every once in a while one of them is gonna pop up to the front page. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna be like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's too much, man. It's too fucking much. My first MERN stack finally showable. It is Twitter clone with some prefetched data from Twitter API. Good. Dan Abramov possibly leaving React team. It's not happening. No, he's not. Okay, let's move on. I finally built my portfolio to showcase my work. Good for you. My Drive, open source Google Drive clone, no Docker, blah blah blah. Cool. Keen slider, the HTML touch slider carousel with the most native feeling. Oh, how is it the most native feeling? Let's try to slide this and see how it is the most. Oh my god, it's so native. Oh, let me slide it again. Oh yeah. Just a second. Oh, it feels so native. I almost thought, like, I was like, what is my iPad doing in front of me? It felt so native. I was like, whoa, is iOS suddenly on a Mac? What? It's most native. Gatsby website building startup backed by Index Venture raises 28 million. Good for you. Good for them. I've been almost exclusively developing a C#.NET for about 2 years, but due to possible layoffs amid COVID started working React as my job. Holy shit, I love it. Cool. Is there nothing? Let me just see this week. Okay, let's see this week. csonline.club. I know that. I've tried so native. I tried to touch my screen. Yeah, for people who don't know, the csonline.club, you can play CS 1.6 in the browser. I have to take like literally 30-second break just to get a bit more water and to get a towel because I'm drenched in it. Just give me seriously 30 seconds. All right, sorry for that. I'm dying in this room. Like, the sad part is I spent 2 years in this apartment, and I've been working on this room for 2 fucking years. Still haven't recorded a room tour. And I love that I spent this much effort. I don't want to move. On the other hand, every summer, like the last 2 summers, has been fucking hell. It's so hard to move when you actually put effort in making something work. The thought of moving is like, ugh. And now I have to sit here with a towel doing this stream because it's too fucking hot. And you know I cannot install an AC in here, so thank you for asking. Let's move on. Let's see what is new in the React world. Even the keyboard is hot. Like, what the fuck? Product Hunt shows new stuff every day, but those are new apps. Why are people building clones of big apps? They should improve shitty apps and make them actually usable instead of cloning Twitter. That's true, Timo. That's true. My first full stack project, online multiplayer tic-tac-toe. It feels like, do you see what I'm talking about? Like, if you look at what is new in the last month, in Webdev, it seems like nothing is new, but I'm pretty sure that on Twitter, there's some shift that's going on. People are talking about some new thing, and they like, it's very hard to put it into words. Like, you don't get concrete knowledge on Twitter, but you get just like a sense of direction where things are going towards what, and what is the opinion of that person on that. It's that you're not gonna find it here. Like, technically, there's nothing new. Parcel 2 beta 1, improved stability, tree shaking. Actual trees are shaking in the forest this time. So this is not released. React Router API reference just released. 6 stunning React.js project ideas. A Twitter clone, a Facebook clone, a Reddit clone, a YouTube clone, a clone, and a React clone. React functional components and load a function. What is... Oh, okay, yeah. Did React development grind to a halt last few weeks? Does anyone know the reason for this? Oh, okay. React PWA minimal... Like, I'm... Like, tell me something in the chat, or I'm ending the stream because I fucking had it. There's nothing interesting going on. What else was I visiting? Let's see what is new with the GraphQL, because that subreddit gets love. What is new in GraphQL this month? Nothing is new, except Prisma is finally stable. That's what's new. Fucking dying in here. Tell you what's new in web development, and I cannot tell you anything, and I feel bad for that. How do you reduce bloat in GraphQL schema? You don't, until they invent something new, and all of us are like, oh, GraphQL sucks. Have you tried GraphQL? Introducing GraphQL Kotlin client. GraphQL or REST? Why not have both? GraphQL to REST. Generate a REST API from existing GraphQL API, or don't and forget about REST. GraphQL is trending on Stack Overflow. A memo about /GraphQL, a managed production-ready cloud service. Ooh. What is /GraphQL? Why are we building /GraphQL? Don't post that on a forum, because it seems weird, and I don't want to read it. GraphQL choosing my backend. There's nothing new. Which subreddit I was visiting? Frontend. I think it was Frontend. I hate read. Okay, now I have 2 problems. Huh? This is cool. Oh, incoming sneeze. Oh, one time it's successful. Bring the web out of 2 cents in 2013. Okay, let's see what is up with you this month. One-on-one code mentoring, a bug in the time project. Oh, I actually found this interesting. What was it called? Now I cannot remember the goddamn name. Oh, God. I found this website where you can pair with a person live, and you can tell them what you're going to work on, and they're going to tell you what they're going to work on, and they're like your accountability buddy, so you don't procrastinate. And then after the break, you tell each other, have you done the task? But fuck me if I forget if I remember what is the name. Focusmate? Was it Focusmate? It is Focusmate. Stop procrastinating. Boot product, like, not affiliated with them. I just found out about them, that they exist, and a lot of people use them. I'm still not, I don't know. It sounds weird. Maybe I'll try it one day. I don't know. You're procrastinating a lot. Oh, there's a new GitHub UI. Did you see that? Did you see the new GitHub UI? Wow, first time there's a UI refresh of something and people like it. On wider screens, the repository header is not the same columns as the blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. All we need is that dark mode. Like, why are still people asking for dark mode on things where this like Chrome dark mode extension? Everything will be dark. What was it called? Dark Reader or something. Dark Reader is the best thing ever. And you just install it and everything is dark. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, you want dark GitHub? Look at this. We're going to install it. We're going to go to github.com. Hello, github.com/kitze. And this is dark now. Ta-da! Like, how hard is this? Using the current site as a portfolio piece. Had some fun with it. When front, like, I would have to end it soon. Seriously, it's unbearable to be in this room. I just want to sit on the balcony and stare at a dot. Not Bootstrap 5 officially launched. Oh Jesus! A version Alpha 5 is officially today. I'm so excited. Oh, they dropped jQuery. No. CSS variables. God, if people are still using Bootstrap is for lazy developers. Oh Jesus! You're gonna get a lot of people pissed off. I made an AI profile picture maker for AI people. Huh? Okay. CSS grid newspaper layout. I saw that. First attempt at making HTML CSS static site. I made a resume using custom fonts and spacing. Tips to get better will be helpful. Tailwind, like class names, is style components. Introducing styled wind. Okay, I quit. Thank you very much for watching. I'm done with web development and I'm gonna start a new show called This Week in Life, where we're talking about important things in life instead of web development. But I really appreciate you following me through my web developer journey, which is now officially ended. Okay, cannot even talk. It just shut the fuck up. What else should we see? Front end, CSS. Oh, web design. Web design might have something interesting. Top this week. You look really hot. I mean sweaty. I am sweaty. It's a motherfucker. I look so... I should put a black and white filter on the camera or something. Oh my god. It's unbearable in this room. And it's 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m. It's 32.4. The layout design of my college web development, but like there's nothing new. Oh, what do you think about the new PS5? What do you think about new PS5? Tell me in the chat. Do you like it? Do you hate it? If you hate it, you're a hater. It looks like a router. Let's be realistic. It looks like a fucking router. They spent 7 years on making a router. Like, this is way cleaner. This concept from some kid with a Photoshop account, whatever. It's way clearer than this. I don't hate it, because it's gonna sit somewhere on some shelf that I'm not gonna see. It doesn't matter. But I don't know. Did you see the game trailers though? The game trailers are just insane. Don't at me. If you're a PC gamer, don't at me. I'm just replaying The Last of Us 1, which is a game from PS3, and it's still fucking amazing. More immersive experience than anything I've played on PC. So, what do you think about the PS5? I have it already. It looks like my router when I first started when I saw it. PS5. In 2 years, there will be a building shaped like the PS5. Just went on a walk in 22 degrees. Outside, I think outside, let's see, weather Gdansk. Outside is 21 degrees. My fucking room somehow with 2 computers. And I don't know what else is causing the heat. Maybe me. Ayo! But I don't know. There's a dryer running outside of the room. That makes the floor always hot. So maybe it's that. Or maybe how hot this show is, because I'm telling you everything about Webdev. Joking, I haven't told you shit on this one. I don't have one useful link. I made a CSS box shadow generator that uses the device orientation. Congratulations, you made the most useless thing in the history of useless things. Coming from someone who made Clap fun, which is probably not live anymore, which was an app where you can write some text and it's gonna put clap emoji after every word. Coming from that person, you made the dumbest thing ever. Congratulations. What else? What is this? Few engineer friends together, we're working on a virtual reality demo for Mars. Now we're talking. We plan to open source plans for entire Mars colony using Unity and HTML5. Rough notation. Small JavaScript library to create and animate annotations on web page. There's nothing going on. There's nothing going on, and none of you have any links. Now, should we go to Programmer Humor and wrap this up? How long is this stream? 55 minutes. Perfect. Let's try to make this 1 hour. Let's try to make it 1 hour, because it was my goal to make this 1 hour. I shouldn't spend more than 1 hour figuring out what is up. So we're gonna wrap this with a challenge. Hey, you know what? I completely forgot about this because I did it last time. And we're gonna do it this time. I don't know who's ready, who is not ready. I don't give a shit. Last time, actually, I gave out 6. But this time, I'm only giving 1. So it's gonna be 1. Whoever puts their email first will just get CZ forever, for free. No payment, no subscription, nothing. Whoever puts the email, Nemo, you're the fastest Nimster. You knew about this challenge, you goddamn... Okay, you're getting... That's it, Nemo gets it. Nemo gets it. I'm not giving it. It's gonna be one person. Last time I gave out 6. This time it's gonna be one person. So Nemo, there you go. Enjoy the license. Send it to your email. Let's move on. Let's wrap this up. I'm gonna wrap it out with the laugh challenge. So go and check out CZ out. The prices are gonna increase soon, but there's gonna be also a summer sale soon. So whatever you're planning to do, whether you wanna try it, this extension is making it look weird. So where the fuck is the extension? Let me just uninstall this bullshit. Remove. Yeah, there's gonna be a new pricing. There's gonna be a summer sale. There's a birthday coming up on the 27th. We're celebrating 1 year of CZ, which is nice. But anyway, Nemo got the license. I already have it. Give it to Robert Westbury. Oh, that's fair of you. That's fair of you. I'm gonna give it to Robert. All right. Cool. Super fair of you. You could have been like, I want one more. Okay. Hexified. Yep. Just sent you the license. Programmer humor. Do you mean programmer humor? Yeah, I meant programmer humor. We're gonna wrap this up with a challenge. Programmer humor. Trying not to laugh challenge. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's see the top of the... Have I seen the top of the month? Yeah, I haven't seen the top of the month. I already have a programmer here. Dude, Nimster, why did you put your email then? Oh, come on. Don't be harsh on him. Let's wrap this up. I'm gonna put on my serious face. Whoop. No more joking. And if I laugh, I lose and I'm out of here. And usually I don't laugh at this 14-year-old that's making memes, but whatever. Starts typing a new line of code. ID, what is that? What are you writing? Tell me right now. What the fuck? That's not right. It's not. Replace the line. Oh, lol, never mind. Yeah. GitHub to replace master with alternative term to avoid slavery references. MasterCard didn't laugh. Didn't laugh. Okay, but I love this meme. I could ignore the text. The meme is fucking funny. This dude with the eyes. Every now and then. This was a hilarious tweet when it came out and I was laughing a lot, but now I'm not gonna laugh. I am developer. Good for you. Good for you. Please remember, every bit of shitty code we all upload to GitHub helps throw off the ML boss trying to learn how to code just a little bit longer. Be sure to do your part in... I laughed? That was a chuckle. That was not a real laugh. Okay, it was a haha. Good point. It wasn't like haha, that was funny. So I'm still in the game. Why do you always use IG variables in loops? Programmers is the law. Who is writing for loops anymore? Ever since Lodash, I haven't written one for loop. Your first podcast will be awful. First article will be awful. First art will be awful. First photo will be awful. Your first game will be awful. Your first will be perfect. It will be hello world. Okay. Your code is without a doubt the worst I've ever run. But it does run. True. Life pro tip. If you're trying to learn new... I don't know any shows in Java. Okay. Dev back in 1996. I just hit Pokemon Red in 500 kilobytes. Then in 2020. Call of Duty uses 100 gigabytes. There... Oh shit. Oh, okay. I came looking for copper and I found gold. God, there's nothing funny. I want to end this. I want to go on the balcony. It's so fucking hot in this room. The United States of America will be designated in JavaScript as a terrorist organization. I just cannot stand his face. Even in a joke tweet, I just cannot look at this dude's face. Oh my god. I think he was just probably the first person I've ever blocked on Twitter because I couldn't stand a tweet of him popping up. And anytime they were talking something that he tweeted something dumb, I would have to open incognito window just to read his dumb tweet. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's why I blocked that fucking moron. Your mama's so fat, she can't save file bigger than 4 gigabytes. Oh, fat. Get it? Like the format, whatever it's called. Fat. Okay. Adding another programming language to my resume after learning how to write hello world in it. Okay. I am never banking with you. You don't count. Yeah, my buggy code. Me, Stack Overflow, random block from 2016, God himself. Installing Android Studio, wish me luck. Deleting Android Studio. Oh, this meme is funny. I just cannot stand looking at her face. Her face is so funny, so I'm gonna skip that meme. I heard you guys like educational memes. You? Oh, it's like const pain. A 14-year-old programmers. Ah, that was close. Adding comments to make the code understandable. Don't laugh, kids. You're better than this. You're better than this. Almost. Almost. How to recognize a stroke. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Now I'm on the edge. Twisted mouth, arm paralysis, incoherent speech. Why do people even use C and C? Okay, almost. I don't remember what this goes. After all, I wrote it myself, and it's unlikely anyone else will work on it, so I don't need to leave calm. I lost. God damn it, I lost. I'm kidding. I just feeling hot. It wasn't that funny. I just want to get the frick out of here. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna try to make this again a Friday, Saturday thing because I've been a little bit lazy. I was busy with other things and I wasn't doing it regularly. Hopefully, we're gonna find a better format for it. I like 1 hour. Thank you very much for watching. Go check out CZ at cz.co, the browser for developers. Blah 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 blah. Giphy, wait, so am I meant to get an email? Robert, yes, you are meant to get an email. Make sure to check your spam folder. Otherwise just oh god, what should we do in this case? I don't know. No, you should receive the email 100% because I saw that your license was created. Otherwise I'm gonna send it to you from my Gmail or whatever. Just check your spam folder. Let me know if it's there now so I can fuck off out of here. I'm gonna check meanwhile. Should I post your license in the chat? I'm pretty sure that people who are watching this are gonna be good enough to not use his license to activate CZ. Sure. Robert, can you check if you got the license? For the love of everything. Please check if you got the license. It went to spam. Fuck Google for putting the CZ mails into spam. It's so annoying. If anyone knows a fix, I would appreciate it if you let me know, but that's gonna be next time. Thank you very much for watching. Maybe I will do some driving tonight, just like I was doing it yesterday. If this room cools down a little bit, and by that I mean 29 degrees or something bearable. I wish you... This message seemed dangerous. It's dangerously free. That's what it means. You need to take the AI bots out of dinner first. Take a look at DKIM and DMark, probably that. Oh, what is DKIM and DMark? How to master email, smarter tools. Not doing this in 32 degrees, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. Have a good weekend, and I will see you maybe tomorrow, maybe today, maybe some other day. Have a good one.